All right, well, when Google bought Fitbit, they were engaged in a bidding war with a secret company for the health tracker. Well, it turns out that the secret company was Facebook that was in a bidding war with Google to acquire Fitbit. Now, that's all according to a CNBC report. We have Yahoo Finance's Dan Howley here with us now to break this all down for us. So my first question was why Facebook wanted Fitbit in the first place.
It's a lot of data.
It is a lot of data. We talk a lot about all the data that Facebook has.
It's but Fitbit would give you information on where people go, how active they are. It's a huge community inside of Fitbit, by the way. That's the largest exercise community, and people are really active on there. That have it's basically its own little social network going on there. So Facebook would have wanted to get that and kind of integrate it into its own advertising platform and kind of figure out where they can sell maybe health solutions to people. And they're actually working with Fitbit health insurance providers as well. They provide their devices to them, and then health insurance providers who give them to users are able to lower their premiums because they're able to recognize who's more active and who's not active and how they can help people in those ways. So I think it would have been a big, smart move by Facebook. Whether or not people would have felt icky having their health tracking information go to Facebook, it's kind of remains to be seen.
Well, is there any value in the actual device, in the hardware for Facebook? Just because if Facebook has this, I could see them launching an Alexa competitor and the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, I mean, you know, as far as hardware goes, Facebook is like way, way behind anybody. They have their portal right now, which is basically a camera that you can use and connect to people, kind of like a Nest display. So Google has that already, Amazon has that already, Facebook went out and did it, but people don't feel very comfortable with the camera that's connected to Facebook in their home. So they don't sell very well. It's not going to make any real revenue for them. I think that would have been a smart move for them to be able to get into the hardware space, but it makes much more sense for Google. Right now, the best-selling smartwatch or wearable in the world is made by Apple. The Apple Watch is bar none the best hands down, and then the best as far as sales go.
You got one on right now?
I've got one on, the Series 5. Google wants to catch up to them, and that's why they got Fitbit.
Will they be able to with Fitbit? Do you think they'll actually be able to go toe-to-toe with them?
The thing about the app, what makes the Apple Watch so great is when they originally came out with it, they said this is an elegant device. It's a kind of aspirational item. It was in, Vogue. It was used as a fashion accessory. But on top of that, the software is so good. And then they started adding all the fitness tracking stuff, which just, that really put Fitbit, its back against the wall. And now the Series 3, which is still a very good watch. It's 2 generations behind, but still great. I bought my dad one, $199. You cannot beat that. And Fitbit's newest product is $199. So between the two, I would go with the Apple Watch.
So we know Facebook obviously trying to diversify its businesses, looking to go into crypto potentially. If this report is true and it was bidding for Fitbit, this is kind of a bruising loss for them. Does this kind of tell us that companies may not want to necessarily partner with Facebook, and so even if they do want to diversify in the future, they might run into some roadblocks?
It could be that. It could be that Google just happened to have a higher bid for them. I think it made more sense for Google, and so they probably pushed even harder to make sure they can get this. They've been trying to get into the wearable space for some time, and they just haven't been able to do it. Right now, the largest company that has any kind of Google's Wear OS, its wearable software, is Fossil, and they sell like nothing. I don't know why I made that noise. But compared to Fitbit sells far more than Google does. So they wanted to get in there, and now they have the opportunity to potentially fight Apple, but the Apple Watch is still super good, so I don't know if they're going to be able to.
I feel like all of FANG should just merge already, like just one company.
Any trust issue.
I was going to say, I was like, Elizabeth Warren would hate that suggestion.
Microsoft's not in there either, FANG, so it should be FANGMA.
Fangma?
I think we should move Netflix out of that now, Replace it with them.
Wow. Microsoft. Heidi Chung headline.
Put Disney back in. Disney should be in there now with the Disney Plus. Defangadima.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Howie.
Hey investors, Zach Guzman here. Are you interested in learning more about the markets and getting the latest financial news? Well, then click right here to subscribe to our Yahoo Finance YouTube channel. Get the latest up-to-the-minute market analysis, big interviews in the world of finance, and information on how to manage your money every day wherever you are.